Being bred by rainbows. What? You don't make up weird songs with weird lyrics that your psychiatrist will definitely in the future tell you you're fucking insane. Anyway, FedEx just delivered a bag. I don't know what the hell this bag is. It's very strange. I've had stranger bags, but like this is a big, thick FedEx bag. I feel like I could never put a package like this size into a soft bag or like that. Oh, Chinese tape. I need to get some of this tape. It seems to work really well. As you can see, yard sale stuff is going out. This is for the March yard sale. All these things need labels, but I'm going to fights in 2 days, and today I'm going to see my family. We have got unlabeled brown box. Wait, it is labeled 3.5. Okay, we have got the EA 2000 Bosan from Simgo. That's cool. This has got to be a Hi-Fi Go bag, baby, because I think they were talking about that. We have got the XP2 Balanced X Duo. The original one of these was fucking great, but I stopped using it because there was no button to play, pause, next track. Guess what they didn't add? And then we've got space! Oh, it's tin audio. Oh, fuck. Does it say C5? This is the worst packaging. So, like, I get it. It's supposed to be stark because space is empty. So you got a little UFO, a single star, another couple, like a regular star there, some dot stars, maybe some like sparkly stars, astronaut, the tin logo. It says space, and then I think it's C or G5. Probably C5 there. There's no way to confirm. Listening the world. Dia would be proud. So that's that, and we got one last thing, and then we have a nice bag. I actually will probably keep this. I've been using a lot of packing material for the yard sales. I've been putting 20 things in the yard sale now. If you guys don't look at the Patreon/subscriber star yard sales, I'm making them bigger and bigger because I'm trying to get more IEMs and stuff out, because that's what's paying my mortgage. So if you're a patron, you are paying my mortgage, and if you are buying things in the yard sale, you're also paying my mortgage. Which, once you're an adult, that's what fucking is. The Bequezi Winters hybrid dynamic driver and bone conduction in-ear monitor. Ooh, okay. Let's rip the packaging off of all this stuff. I have nothing on my burn-in rig now for the last week, and it's been really bothering me. Because here's the thing, the burn-in rig, you know what I'm talking about. I did a whole review of it on the second channel. It's just an 8-channel Tascam MH8 pasta, baby. Can you please link in the description of this video? It'll be on Amazon, a Tascam, T-A-S-C-A-M, MH8. It might even be on my purchase history from years and years ago. And it's just an 8-channel amplifier, and I've got a little Hibby R3, the old one, just feeding into it, and it's on just looped. Everything's plugged in, and there's an on-off switch with a CASA, and it just plays things 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, unless I'm doing a review, and then I tell it I'm doing a review, and then it shuts it off. But at like midnight, it turns it back on. So everything gets burned in for weeks. Literally, I just ignore it. If it's plugged in, I don't give a fuck. I'll come back to it whenever. And there's nothing plugged into it. I haven't had a period of time where there's nothing in my burner rig ever. So I'm like concerned. Look at these fucking things, are gorgeous. Do I have to keep this? The problem with IEMs is I have to keep everything like together, so when I'm doing the review, I can at least show it off. Let's see, accessories. Oh God, shit's falling out the bottom. Quality control card. Is this just tips? This is just tips. And a Bequez manual. All right. I don't want to go too in depth. I got to get to that mystery box. I really want to know what's in the mystery box. But what I have to usually do is take everything out of here. That's a very, very specific case for 2 foam tips. I guess it's the best way to keep them from getting crushed. It's nice. It's nice. Ooh. Look at this. Dude, that's a metal ear tip. Fucking, that is, it's not sharp, but if I need to cut cocaine, I could do it with my Bequez ear tips. By the way, don't do cocaine. Zio says so. I haven't done it, but I feel like it's one of those drugs that's just like, once you do it, it's like, well, now I'm at a party, so I have to do cocaine, and I don't want to have to do cocaine. I don't want to have to do cocaine. I just started drinking only a few years ago, and drinking is fun when you're with friends or want to have a wild sex romp all by yourself. That's fine. But, you know, cocaine is just like, it's super cool if you're in the 80s. Like if I went back in time and I was living up this life, but like 1986, totally going to be doing cocaine. But I mean, I'm not, so I'm not. We've got a little bequez thing. This is a nice cable, actually. 3.5 doesn't appear to have an interchangeable head. That's nice and cold. Kind of a big weave, but flexible. Up to this, 2-pin, thank God. The actual IEMs themselves are fucking gorgeous. This is like Z12, S12 finish, but on a different shape. We'll see if that bothers me. I don't know why they put the wing in there. These are really nice. How much do you think these go for? Anyway, so what I'll do is I'll end up shoving all this back in here. I don't need any of this shit out to put them on the burn-in rig, and I don't want to lose it. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Hopefully this all goes together. Of course it won't, and it won't close, and I'll have to fucking deal with it, but I'll put all this together, and that'll be on the burn-in rig. I don't even know if it... BAs don't need to be on the burn-in rig, but I do them anyway, because it means that they're new, and they're here. Like, if you see something on the burn-in rig, it arrived within the last 3 weeks. Let's see what these fucking space, because the T4 space stations, seriously one of my favorite IMs. Like, I don't give a shit the cost. That's an interesting look for a tin. I don't hate that. Nice big L on the back. Wow, weird 2-wire placement. It looks like it wants to be an MMCX, but it's not. It's a 2-wire. Does that mean the wire is going to match that weirdness? What else we got in here? We've got the fake blue foams. Tin blue foams, the original tin blue foams and the tin T2s have never been replicated. They claim that, oh, here they are, and it's not them. I'll yell at everyone who says that these are them. They're not. Those are like mediums. The ones that the tin T2s came with were like extra large and were soft enough to fit in my left and right ear. They're the only IEM tips that I ever was like, I never have to use anything else. And then I could never reproduce them. They just give you these mediums now that are a different density and they're too small, and I don't like them. Just pretty standard tin wire, nice lightweight aluminum here, more so than that. Similar weave, a little thinner, 2-wire. Doesn't look exceptionally thick, but I think it'll probably match up beautifully. Hold on. Plug this in just for aesthetic reasons. That's not bad. I'll put these both on. I should have done this to the other boys over there. Yes, to the burn-in rig with you. I don't even know what these are. They don't even say like, hey, this is a dynamic with the... It looks like it wants to be a dynamic. So I'm hoping it's just a straight... The tin T2s, and I keep forgetting this, are double dynamic. And it's like, that's wild. So here, let's put this all back together. Put this back together. And this will go on the burn-in rig, just like that. So now we've got the Bossons. Now I did the EA 500s already. And when I told them this, I was like, all right, we'll send you something else. So now these are the 2000s. So Simgo has interesting sounds. I think I said the EA 500s were like the perfect gaming IEM, which means I should probably bring them to fights. Damn. Because they're terrifying. They do that thing where they're terrifying. God damn it. Oh, wait. Does this not? Oh, this is... See, what the fuck? Usually it's a thing you have to slide it out, but it's an actual... Thank God I didn't push too hard. Okay, let's see what Bosson... Luc Bosson. Wow. I don't know if I hate that. The gold ring and the O's are in it, but then the O's have black, so they look like eyeballs. Oh, this is one of those fancy-ass cases. Salute to the greatest pioneers of constructing quantum theory. Shit your IEM box to say could be a subreddit. That is a presentation, though. Let's talk about quantum theory with my IEM box packaging. I don't want to bend the tabs too bad. Ooh, this is a nice presentation. These have got to be expensive. I would be... Oh, I've seen this before. Oh, Oh, give me the card. Boson. Scan me to extend your warranty by 3 months after registration. Has anyone actually ever registered anything? Like, ever? It's my pleasure to meet you, music lover. Great, this card's hitting on me now, too. We have got Salute to Art and Science. It's a different case. I'm always happy to see something that's not the same standard case. So it's not padded as much, but it is this wild, it looks like painted silver. Straight spaceship, straight 60s spaceship. Ooh, we've got 3 things there, probably for adapters. We've got a cardboard tip holder with only 3 types of tips. There might be more under there. This actually has some weight to it. And this definitely gets interchanged. So there's gonna be more accessories. We're gonna dig out some accessories soon. Oh, man, they've really gone nuts with the logos. Oh man, that is a fucking wire. That's an 8 wire. I think it's an 8 wire, or is it a 6? Hold on. It's a 6. It's a 6 up to double 3s. And all these metal bits are fucking ice cold. Of course, they're solid. They're like chromium stainless steel. And it's got the, ooh, I've seen this setup before, haven't I? The little nubs. It's got the little nub adaptered ones that just sort of slide in. And they're spring loaded, so you have to do this and make sure it's tight. That's a 3.5 on there. MMCX. Oh, god damn it, Simgo. Okay, I will say this. I now have one of the nicest MMCX cables. This is the, I may not be able to sell these just to keep this cable in my collection. Let's pull out the Bessons. All I think of is Luc Besson, which has 2 S's. He makes some of my favorite movies. Name a bad Luc Besson movie. You're fucking wrong! All right, Leon the Professional is fucking amazing. Fifth Element, probably one of my favorite movies of all time. What the fuck is going on with this? Hold on. We've got like an acrylic over what looks like a fabric print. It's super fucking nice. It's very shiny. We've got a little set screw. There's your MMCX. And then it's got a fucking chamber, like a vented chamber that says R. There, these are gorgeous. So this is the right side. Where's the right side? With MMCX, basically, once you click it in, don't unclick it. Don't unclick it. You want to leave it in there forever. Because it's going to click, and then it's going to click the next time, and it's going to click the 3rd time, but by the 5th or 6th time, it's not going to click as hard, and then eventually it's loose and wiggles, and then it doesn't work. If you leave a wire plugged in, it's usually fine forever and ever and ever. Let's get to the bottom of this, literally. Let's get into the bottom of this. Ooh, God, this thing is fucking... Oh, no. It says interchangeable tuning plug. That is a thick boy piece of folding. Multiple pieces of folding. Are these the same in different languages? Yep, we have got how to assemble. That means how you plug the IEM in. Okay, that's dumb. This isn't in English. We're going to throw that away. And this one is in English and the exact same thing. 2 ends are pre-connected. All right, we'll keep those. Or I should recycle or burn that. That's all this box contains, is instructional fucking tablets. And then we've got interchangeable tuning plugs, which make my life a living hell. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Make my life a living hell. Oh, da doo-dah day. Oh, they're doing that thing. Wait a second. So that has a 4.4 and another 3.5. And I've seen this before where this contains basically a crossover that changes the tuning of the IEM. But now they've got a 4.4, but only a single one. So I guess you're stuck with that if you want to use balanced. That's weird. That's legit weird. All right, I'm gonna have to put this, I'll take these out and put them in the carry case because I may want to try them. Get in there. That's odd. That's an odd decision they've made now. And then we've got the ear tips, which I'll put these in the So that's what these are for. These are the hows, the different tips. But now, why? It doesn't make sense if you only provide a 3.5 and a 3.5 and then a single 4.4. Because now you can't choose the form of the destructor. Sorry, this video is taking so long, baby. We're getting to it. Another 6 in clear. No foams offered with these. I, of course, always try things with Dakoni foams, but there's actually going to be new foam tips that I have personally asked. Well, I asked Hi-Fi Go to help me manufacture them because I have a direct line to China now, which is actually pretty nice. It's like, hey, could you help me make this a reality? And they're like, sure. So we'll be getting a Zeos version of the Symbio tips. That's going to be cool. All right, I'm going to put this back in here. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose this. This thing is super cool. I don't want to lose this. Get up in there, you bitch. See, it's doing it. I don't know how they assemble this. I guess Chinese children. Close that. Put the bossons back in here. I'm making these like I would normally have left a fucking mess to correct when this video is over, but you're going to watch me go through the whole process. The only one I have to reassemble is the fucking Winter for being stupid. So now we're going to do I stabbed myself in the hand doing that. That was weird. Let's see what the Exto is. Now I've used this. Well, no, I've touched it. I didn't actually use it. But I've touched it, and I looked at it and went, oh, why doesn't it have the fucking... Just give me a button. One button. There's even a Bluetooth button on this to pair it with other things. And maybe you could make it so that, here's my thinking. If you have a button that can pair it with Bluetooth, that means you have a button that's communicating. That means you could have a button that literally is hold for 5 seconds to go into Bluetooth pairing mode. 1 press for pause, 2 press for next track, 3 press for last track. Hold to pair. That's it. That's all it needs to do. One button can do all those fucking functions. What a nice box with like the Ghost Extra logo on it. The manual, that's going to be disappointing. And then here's the unit. We'll look at the unit in a second. Let's see what the accessories are. I got to get out of here. Oh, I haven't changed the clock on my fucking thing. Fuck daylight savings time. That shit can't come fast enough. Booty. Titties and booty. Booty, 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 booty everywhere. I didn't know my cleaning ladies had come in because I had the door open because I knew they were showing up, but they were like a half hour early. And I came out of there and I had just like come off the toilet and I was like booty, 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 booty everywhere. And they were just standing here and they looked. And I'm like, oh, hi ladies. So it's kind of weird when you can't just sing booty, 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 booty everywhere in your own home, but I couldn't. USB-C to USB-C to USB-C right angle adapters. A little bit tall, but exist. A fucking bomb pussy USB-C cable. Holy shit. Look at the size of this connector. I gotta undo this. Decent wire tie. Throwing that away. This is super thick. This is some garrote wire. I'd kill you with this. But look at the fucking strain reliefs on the... Actually, you know what? I lied. That's not a strain relief. That's so thick it doesn't bend. It's so thick it doesn't bend. It's a fake strain relief. But that's still like a meaty cable. I love me a meaty cable. Who doesn't? What lady doesn't? Thighs. Rika's thighs, but I'd still take Akane's massive tits and murderous attitude. I don't know. Something hot about a girl who wants to fucking stab you and then actually does. That's called commitment, ladies. I love it. So here we go. Unit, glass, more glass. Cute knob, LED, that's indicating it's trying to pair. Let's pair it with my phone because I'm probably going to be using this today if it's got any charge. Bluetooth. Open the tooth. Pair a new device. XP2 bow. Pair. I used to allow access to my call history, and I'm like, I don't have to do that. This thing isn't a thing. 100% battery, so it's fully charged. Excellent. So now we've got, it turns white because we're connected. 4.4, but it shows with the 2 lines, which I think means it's single-ended, because the X2O TA26S had that exact same logo. It was a regular headphone and a 2-line logo, which means it probably isn't an actually balanced unit. But it says balanced. Bluetooth headphone, I don't know, maybe we'll find out. Microphone here for making phone calls. You got two USBs, charge and USB in, so you could use this as a sound card. Here's your Bluetooth button that they should abso-fucking-lutely do a thing. In fact, they've even got a battery button here. Watch this. We had 5 green blinks. That means the battery is fully charged. So instead of having like an extra like little thing here, you have to hit this button and then it will show you the battery indication life by blinking very slowly, so fucking slowly. Oh man, why do these units infuriate me so? They gave you an extra button. You know, a button that could have been used for play fucking pause. High-low gain switch and an input switch, which red and blue is what your only choice. So input could either, I think this might actually take an input here, but it's either Bluetooth or maybe USB in. I gotta read the manual. Fucking 3 buttons and a switch, and then there's a little lock icon here. I guess, how would I do that? I guess I hold that and then the indicator comes on. Yep, all right, there's my lock indicator on the side. So now you can't, I could still turn it the fuck off, can't I? So I don't know what the lock is doing. Can you tell the energy that I'm gonna have on the review of this already? This thing had better sound like Jesus Christ shitting in my ear holes for me to give it a recommendation, because it's so infuriating on the little things it's fucking with. I might even browse over the fucking manual before I take it out today. Oh, gods. Oh, the gods hate me. I need to collaborate with Xduo. Because literally my collaboration idea would be like, hey, why don't you put a button to control Bluetooth? And did you do that? Sound change? No, it's fine. No, I don't want any of that. Just put a button to change Bluetooth tracks. And finally, the 3.5, oh, that's what that is. That's the 3.5 millimeter version, which means that they make another version of this. And they should have sent me that, of the Seek-Reel Dawn Pro. Okay, good. Here's the deal. First of all, I'm liking that it's in a completely vacuum sealed bag. That means if it gets wet during shipping, that was a good catch, you're welcome. You can rely on it not to have been ruined. I really liked the last Seek-Reel I did. It was the Seek-Reel whatever, the really fucking small ones. It was so small that it wouldn't fit in my fucking ear. And it was a little bit too expensive for not fitting in my fucking ear. So I'm interested to know if these are slightly larger, because I think Seek-Reel could become an amazing company that I actually enjoy. In fact, it's got 78.3%. The vibration area is 78% larger than the conventional 10 millimeter dynamic. It's a 10 by 14 millimeter? What? Hold on, I gotta read. Prosperity begins in the smallest. Let me just look at the size of these so I can tell you if I'm gonna give a shit or not. All right, they're regular size, thank God. Independent research and developed technical sound unit, innovative hybrid tuning method, a 10 times 14 millimeter super size, rectangular lithium magnesium alloy planar diaphragm moving coil plus imported moving iron unit by Knowles. Titties. The vibration area is of a conventional 8 millimeter diameter sound unit is 50. The vibration area of a conventional 10 is 78. Dawn headphone is 140 square millimeters. High-tech acoustic technology. So it has an 8 millimeter and a 10 millimeter. But it says 10 and 14. I don't know. Look, I don't give a shit. I'm going to put it in my head and make sure it makes the sound go. By the way, that font, totally Wild West. Let's get into it. I like the presentation. Give me a case. Boom. It's got the zipper, just like the other fucking Seek-Reel. I like this case. Padded. The zipper feels very fashionista. Something Pasta would have in her closet. She'd pull out a purse. It would be literally this size. And it's like, look at this fucking zipper. And I'd be like, that's nice, actually. But isn't it annoying? And she'd be like, absolutely. But look, it's stunning. And I'd be like, ooh, I like the insides. Nothing in there. We've got the actual IEMs themselves. I'll actually look at these first for a fucking change. They're a real size. The other ones were so... These are still tiny compared to like... Well, not those, but here, like, look at this. Like, these are still tiny. The Seek-Reels are not large, but they're more on the size of a normal 2-wire Very pretty like seashell pattern out there. I like how IEMs can actually look different. They're harder to appreciate because they're so tiny. Like a big headphone is like, ooh, that's different. But to do an IEM right, insert the cable in the red mark, left and right, we know that. Product warranty information. Of all the IEMs I've unboxed, these are interesting me the most because of all that shit it said. These are actually all interesting IEMs. This is a strange, none of these are like, just throw them in the fucking pile, Zeos. We do get 2 foams. Fast foams, too. Let's pull out the little accessory box. We need wire. How shit is the wire? Something's got to be wrong. The Seek Real wire was real thin, which is why I put that in backwards, which is why I estimated the cost lower than it was. Okay. Heavy metal. I'm not opposed to heavy metal. Only a 3.5, but we know from the box it's labeled a 3.5. I wish they would have sent me a 4.4. It's a nice cable. It's a little bit jank, but I think that'll straighten out. It's your 2-pin. These got a little thin, but that's fine. The other problem with the other ones were super thin cable. I don't hate this. I don't hate this whole setup. Okay, I'll give the Dawn Pros a spin in their 2-wire configuration. And this has been a very long single delivery unboxing. But I'm happy because all this stuff gets to go on my goddamn burner rig. I might steal one of them to test out today on that thing. We good? We good? Feet. Look, AI didn't draw that because you could see there's toes. If AI drew it, it'd look fucking weird. See you all in the next unboxing. Thank you, Pasta, for putting up with my bullshit through all this. Goodbye.